It's a very difficult question. There are plenty of them, and I would have loved to go see The Shining in the cinemas, that's for sure. But I think currently I would have to say Hereditary. That movie sort of came out of nowhere for us. Leanne and I just sort of went into the cinema to get out of the heat basically in Washington DC, and we'd heard good things about Hereditary, but we had no idea what it was about. And it just turned out to be incredibly creepy and spooky and well done. We watched it a couple of times since then and it still delivers. So Hereditary.
My favorite horror movie is that's a hard one. You would think that it might be Alfred Hitchcock's Suspicion because I'm talking about it all the time, and I would say that that's one of my favorite films, but my go-to film is 28 Days Later. I just love it. I can watch it over and over and over.
Even though it's not purely horror, my favorite horror movie is Silence of the Lambs.
Favorite horror movie is it's just a really good movie, and the suspense is incredible, and I also love the very slow creepiness of it.
Oh, who's this? Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
What's your favorite scary movie?
Oh, oh, wow. Oh, okay. You just surprised me with this question. But, well, I guess it's the spooky season, so I guess it works. But, yeah, it's just, oh my god, that's actually a hard question. I I have so many opinions about horror movies. First of all, I mean, I have like categories to define if a horror movie is good or if it's bad, if it has too many jump scares. I can talk about horror movies forever and I would never. Hello? Hello? Oh my god. He hung up on me. Well, that's rude. And when I was actually getting excited about talking about horror movies. Is that she on? Hello? You were rude last time when we talked. 7 days. Um.
I think I would go with Psycho because it's so banal and then you just realize that it isn't. And I think that very slow, creeping story works really well. So yeah, Psycho.
So the creepiest book in the semester is Dark Matter. It's also the best book of all time. I won't spoil it to you. The only way to figure out what is going on with this book is to read it. And yes, you ought to read it.
You better, girl.
My favorite book this semester is, oh gosh, that's a hard one. We had so many creepy, eerie books assigned. That was only a drop in the bucket in terms of gothic and horror books. But oh, I guess I would have to say Michelle Paver's Dark Matter, because it's just so moody. The atmosphere is just crazy. It's just uncomfortable for the entire read, and you just aren't sure what's going to happen. So Michelle Paver, Dark Matter.
Creepiest book this semester? I'd say I haven't come across the creepiest one for me yet. But I would say that the runners-up for most intense this semester would be Psycho and Welcome to Dead House.
I'm gonna say Psycho. It's not that disturbing, even for me. Like, nothing really disturbed me this semester, and it's not like a problem with the books or the material in and of itself. It's just I think the problem is me. I'm not a person that gets disturbed by anything. I can really watch, read, see, imagine anything and everything, and I won't get disturbed, which it might be a good thing, it might be a bad thing, but it's just my thing. So still, because I have to choose, I would still say Psycho is the most anxiety-inducing, weird, creepy, you name it, story so far. Well, I'm leaving this place. I don't give a... Okay. Not that way. You know what? I'm just going to... You know what? I'm just going to leave you two to do your own thing, and I'ma just move my ass back inside.
Let me introduce you to some